And hello, everybody. Welcome to What's Your Why, hosted by the Cause MC. I'm Doug, and today our guest is Mr. Randy Reed. Hello, sir.
Howdy, everybody. How are we doing? I see it's a blue shirt day. This is fantastic.
Yeah, I should have worn my green shirt. I got a pink Apex short shirt that I should have worn today instead.
Well, when you get rich, you get the collars. You really be something, and you know you're moving up in the world.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of extra money to get a collar on these things. So yeah, we can't do that yet.
You get them down here in Mexico, and they're a little cheaper. They only last about 3 washings, but what do you want for $4?
It's hard to complain. Well, I wanted to have you on because I hear that you're having an event tomorrow. So, what you got going on?
And I hear that you're going to be a part of it.
The things you hear around here.
As you know, I've been working on different stuff over the last couple of years, and based on when I took over school a few years back, I had some things I want to accomplish, and there's a pretty good learning curve to things, what can be done and what can be done, and the end goal's always been, what can we do to make school owners a little bit more money and save them a little bit more time. And then once we got that down, how can we make them a whole bunch more money and save them a whole bunch more time? And you came on board, what, 6 months ago or so?
Yeah.
And we got this thing dialed in. It's great to have your working school to run beta tests through. And my concern, or my, not concern, but my big question over the last few years is how can the martial arts industry do such a poor job with our referrals? And a few years back, when I was working with another organization, I kind of did a pretty in-depth check on the difference between successful schools and non-successful. I don't even want to say non-successful, but the bigger ones.
Not as
yeah, and a couple numbers jumped out at me. Number one was attrition rate. That's always the leaky bucket thing. We all fight that.
Yeah, we
second one was
bad here. We really do.
well, yeah. And then the other one was their referral rate. And lo and behold, the lower the attrition rate, the higher the referral rate was. Go figure. So the referral rate, even for the top schools, was 40%. And your average school was 5 or 10%. And I just couldn't get it through my thick head, because every time I was teaching, everybody said I was the greatest thing since sliced bread, and the parents loved me, and I was great. And I'm like, well, terrific. I know you got 10 friends. Where are they? And how we can do such a poor job, because every mother knows the mother of a whole bunch of other kids. Every kid's got friends, and why aren't they coming in?
Yeah.
So, as you know, we did a lot of research into the reasons for that, and more importantly, by far, how to fix it.
Yes.
And tomorrow, that's what we're going to be talking about. And as you know, you've got your statistics. I think we're on to something. I don't think we're on something. The data says we're on to something, and I think we got it figured out. And I'm really excited to get this into the martial arts community. And I like the idea that we're good enough to be referred, that we're referable. That's step one. And then I like the other way that we're automating a fire out of this thing. So if I was still running a school, this is how I want it done for me. This is how I want to run my referral program. And you're doing it. So tomorrow we're going to go through that and show it to them. And, when they do these webinars, there's several gurus that send you the way to sign up 1,000 people on your webinar. And the first thing you do is talk about each other. And then the next step is you raise your hand if you would like to make $1 million. And wouldn't you agree? Type yes in here if you think that. And it goes on and on and on. And then at the beginning, you say, I'm not going to sell you anything on this webinar. We're strictly here to give, but we might make an offer at the end. We're not going to do it that way. We're going to tell you right now, we're going to sell you something at this webinar, and you're going to really, really want to get involved with it. To me, it's the best deal. That if you don't think it is, then it's my fault. I'm excited to show people this opportunity. I'm excited for what it's doing. We're going to cut through all the fancy bullshit sales crap, and we're going to show how this thing works. We're going to show you the value, and we're going to show you what a minor investment it is. And if you think that's for you, we're going to let some schools jump in. I think we're going to have a lot of them. So we're not set up for 300 schools right now. We're going to take in a group. We're going to make sure we got those dialed in, and we'll take in the next group. So I highly recommend that unless you're running a 50, 60, 7% or higher percentage of referrals coming into your business, that you get on this and see if this is something that might work for you.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of things about the referral program, I guess, as far as martial arts schools go. First of all, you have to ask how many of them actually have something. And then for those that do, how hard is it to keep up with? And then how expensive is it? And, the Ambassador Referral Club, I shouldn't have said the word out loud. It is ARC is, it's taking your people they want to bring others in into your martial arts facility just because of how good they feel about it. And and it's all done for you. That's the cool thing. I love, and actually I got this phrase from your buddy, Rudy Mick, automate, delegate, and oh crap, I forgot the last one. Eliminate. There we go.
Yeah.
So, if I can automate referrals, why wouldn't I do that? And if I can't automate it, then I need to delegate it. Well, delegate it because we have it automated, right?
Right. Yeah.
So there's no reason to eliminate something that's going to be productive for you. And the numbers that everybody's going to hear tomorrow, I think they'll find more than just a little interesting on how we've done here at Apex for ambassadors.
Right. And it's dialed in now, and it's going to get even more dialed in over the next few months. I'm really excited about where we're going. But the foundation of any referral program, we have the law of reciprocity. I do something for you, you kind of feel obligated to do something for me. If you're running your martial arts school right, the parents should feel that whatever tuition they're paying you isn't enough, that you should be doing so much. They're getting so much more in their tuition. And by God, I haven't met a parent yet that on the day their kid got their black belt didn't think it was the best investment they'd ever made in their life. They thought it was worth way, way, way more than they paid for it. So if we come from a standpoint of value, we're here to create value. We're here because we believe in martial arts wholeheartedly. That's step one. Step two is parents, if you feel the same way and your child is getting this benefit and you believe that you're getting a tremendous value here, would you like to share that? Now, everybody's busy. Everybody has a lot of constraints on their time. So we can make it super, super one-click easy for them to share it. We've taken out a couple of the different parts, but the rewards of the incentives to do that, the incentives have to be nice, but we don't want it to be, that's the only reason they're doing it. We're not timeshare people. Come get this reward if you come and sit through a timeshare. We're not going to do some of the things that can be slippery. Yeah, but we want, they don't feel too bad about if they can pick up a nice stack of $5,000 worth of $100 bills, people aren't going to turn that down either. And it gives them the excuse for reciprocity. That's the big thing. Oh, I was going to do it anyway. Hey, did I win?
Just in case. Yeah. Just in case, did I win?
And they get an immediate reward, and they have a chance for hiring. And we're going to go into all of that during the webinar tomorrow in detail. So we have some real clarity on that. And then we're going to get a bunch of schools. We do the jumpstart part where we come into the whole active student body and flip them all into ambassadors for the school. And boy, it's fun.
So if I'm a school owner, what is my responsibility as far as getting started with the program?
It's pretty complicated. You know, you've got to
There we
download.
go.
Yeah, you got to download a file and send it to us, and then go have a beer. That's
Or if you don't want to go have a beer, let us know and we'll go have a beer.
we'll go have a beer in your honor.
Yeah, that's and you know the trouble. I mean, again, downloading a CSV file is not. I'm not the most techie person in the world, although I am the tech guy for the CosMC. But you look at Dan and Nolan. I mean, really, there's nobody else. So, I mean, we can even do that for you if we needed to, and from ARC.
Or we've got a video that shows a real simple video. Hit this button, this button, this button.
Yeah.
You know, we've got our crew down here in Cozumel that's there to help everybody. You're not out by yourself. And, you know, if you're a school owner and you're an owner operator, you're the owner instructor, you've got some assistants, you're trying to lean on them for help, maybe part-time paid or maybe not, maybe volunteers. Man, there's a lot of movement stuff, parts you got to do during the day. And as you said, anything you can automate, then you don't have to delegate it. Or if you're a school like you've got staff, but now you can pull them off of that.
Oh, yeah.
And they can either do a new task or do their other task better. So that's where it gets real interesting. And
well, the cool thing is that, you know, our martial arts director now, I mean, she just looks like, you know, she's the best person in the world when she starts tossing, you know, these, I don't want to say what they are, but, you know, these gifts, these prizes, these, whatever you want to call them, to the people that are here. You know, it's just like, you know, oh, you're my favorite person ever.
Well, and then following up and letting everybody know, blow your own heart, so-and-so got a $200 hotel discount card. Next time they go travel, they get to save a couple $100. Or they want a big prize, big cash, or what do they got? And they start seeing that, boy, this thing really works. Well, I really like martial arts. I'm going to go down there and do my part too. And it gives it, like I say, it gives them that excuse to live up to that reciprocity thing. And it's a win-win for everybody. That's the plan.
Yeah.
And as you know, there's some really, really, really smart people out there. Technology's moving at the speed of Elon Musk. And there's things we can do now that we couldn't do 8 months ago. And so to be able to share this and show them what's going on, it'll be a good one. I'm excited.
All right. So the webinar is going to be it's going to be on several different groups and pages in Facebook. So it's going to be on Dojo Nation Rocks, Cos Talks. I think we're going to put it on Apogee. Seems like I'm forgetting a few in here as well. So it's going to be in all kinds of places for people to be able to watch.
Is it going to be on Dojo Nation YouTube?
Yes. Yep. It's going to be on YouTube too.
All right. Yeah. And we'll be sending out emails to the people that register. And we'll be off to the races.
Yeah, I mean, it's really looking forward to it. Like I said, this is a program that when you first started talking to me about this at the end of the year last year, of all of the things in Dojo Max, this one in particular stood out the most. And you know, it's kind of like, this is going to be really awesome, and it really has proved to be. And one thing I guess we can't forget is that there's another program that we've been working on too for advertising, or Facebook ads in particular, that has worked extraordinarily well for several schools. And there's going to be some involvement in that program in this as well. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, should I?
Yeah. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, Dojo Max is, like I said, our tagline is making you money and saving you time. And I've spent enough years standing out on that floor. I think I got a pretty good handle on what's needed. And I've been beating my head against the wall for almost 10 years, looking at different software. I can't run it, but I can understand it. And we've got the right people in the right seat on the right bus, and they're performing some amazing things that are going on out there that in essence all come back to the martial arts student. The more we can spend our time on that floor with that martial arts student, and we have the energy for it, That's going to improve our retention rate. Happier people are. It's going to use the right automated systems. It's going to put our referral rate. There's a way that we should be able to, done properly, a school with 200 students that's losing 3%, 4% a month needs 6 or 8 students a month. These automated systems should handle that. You should be able to walk out there, tie your belt on, step on that floor, and teach hellaciously good martial arts and enjoy yourself that way.
Yeah. And just imagine if you wanted to do some marketing after that,
Yeah. Well,
how many people you want. That's what it all comes down to.
you can. You're 10 years younger than I am.
Yeah, I just pawned it off on somebody else. That's the best part.
Oh, my old story used to be, how many students do you need to make $1 million a year? I said, just one, but he's got to really want to take classes, And so
I sent a tweet to Elon Musk yesterday, and I haven't heard anything back, so I'm not sure he's going to join us.
I'm with you.
All right, so you and I will see everybody back tomorrow at 1:00 Eastern on a myriad of Facebook, YouTube, Instagram pages for everybody to watch wherever they want to.
You got it.
Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate you joining me here. And like I said, we'll talk to everybody tomorrow. So have a great rest of your day today, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
See you there.